Welcome back. Now, Shuga is a series and multimedia campaign which follows and tells the lives of young people in Africa. The story touches on the issue of HIV/AIDS, safe sexual intercourse, and an aid to help fight and educate the youth on diseases. Now, in its 5th season, the series was pioneered in Nairobi and Kenya before making its way to South Africa. Here to share more on the drama, we're joined by Monde Twala, who's the Vice President of Viacom International Media Network. With him is Emmanuel Ikubese. Okay, let's try that again. Ikubese. There we go. Who plays Femi in the production. Gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Let's start with you, Monde. What is Shuga about?
So Shuga is one of our flagship projects. Like you mentioned earlier, it's been around for quite a while. It's a partnership really that encourages young people and creates awareness around HIV and AIDS. So we are in our 5th season of MTV Shuga down south. And for the first time, Shuga was shot now in South Africa. So it's really edutainment. It's really a drama series that reflects the challenges that young people are facing in terms of sexual health, in terms of, we address issues around youth pregnancy. We address issues around HIV/AIDS awareness in a way that's integrated into content and easy for young people to consume and pass on those messages that can hopefully change their lives.
Yeah. Let's bring you into this conversation, Emmanuel. You play Femi. Tell us a little bit about Femi. What does Femi do?
Okay, Femi, the character that I play on MTV Shuga, has basically evolved. I've been in the show since the 2nd season in Nairobi, Kenya, and he used to be the student who was a bad boy, was enjoying life, having all the girls in school and all that, and is involved into a very mature character. He contacted HIV and AIDS. He started living positive with HIV and AIDS from the 3rd season. And basically what Femi has become is that character that shows people that you can positively live with HIV and AIDS. It also shows the challenges that people living positively with HIV and AIDS go through in terms of stigmatization, terms of the fear to speak up, because of how the society feels, and a lot of times they fear to even achieve certain things that they want to do because they're afraid of how they will be looked down upon and all that. Relationship issues, because Femi is now gotten into a relationship where his partner is actually HIV negative. Right. So there are those things and how the family takes him. So there are a whole lot of these issues around my character that's living positive with HIV and AIDS that people don't talk about, that we're trying to bring or create awareness about, letting people understand that you being HIV positive is not the end of your life. You can do a whole lot of things. You can as long as you take your ARVs, as long as you take your medications properly, you would be fine. So that's what we're trying to do, and we're trying to kill that stigmatization that people have with HIV positive people, which is wrong.
Monde, how's the market responded? You have a target audience. How have they responded to the message that you're trying to bring across?
I think what's important, and I mean, we work with the Department of Basic Education, who are one of the partners on the project, and I mean, they do road shows around the country using the format, the drama format, the Shuga format, and going to schools throughout the country, throughout the continent, to be honest, continuing to use that series to impact on people. And the one reaction that that the research is telling us is that, young people find that they can now, because of MTV Shuga, they can now relate to having conversations, be it with their parents, be it with their friends at school. And then, it's all about making sure that the messaging is powerful, the message is relevant, it's real, it resonates to youth culture, which then means that, going forward as they grow, they'll pass that on and make sure that we are responsible, in terms of making sure people use condoms, that they protect themselves, they are aware of the implications that come with and the challenges that come with teenage pregnancy, be it drug awareness and all of that. I mean, I think from a project perspective, especially with all the partners that we have. I mean, we've got Murray Stope, which is also another partner on the project, which, it's quite important to make sure that the message is firm, it resonates, and can just deliver a message that is sustainable.
All right, let's pause this conversation for a little while and just see what Shuga's about.
Toby, what's up?
This guy, where you dey, man? I need to speak to you. Serious matter.
She doesn't know about my status. Weki, tell her now.
Who was that?
A friend.
She's allowed.
He says you actually want to give your child up for adoption.
I'm doing this because I want to. It has nothing to do with you.
Africa's award-winning show is back. MTV Shuga Season 4.
Who wants to be having the sex?
All right, Femi, let's bring you back into this conversation. Talk to us about the lessons that have come from playing this character. And, HIV is such a broad thing, and you think, you're sitting here and you think you know so much about it, but then until you have to learn more about it.
Yeah, true. Honestly, after the second season, where I think I realized my character was going to actually become a positive, HIV positive character, I was really skeptical about playing that character, because I was like, how are people going to perceive me as a person? But then it's not about me, it's about the message that the show carries, so I was like, if that's what it comes with, then basically I would do it. And it's so far so good. It's been great. I've seen a lot of people, or I've had a lot of people come up to me and be like, wow, your character's really influenced a lot of decisions that I've made, because they've seen the mistake that I made as my, as Femi, the character, and a whole lot of people don't want to go through that route, so or those who are already around that route know what to do, because it's the character that actually, tells you what to do, basically, without putting it all over your face. You really learn a lot from the Femi character. People have come up to me like, wow, you're brave, you come out, you're telling people about you being HIV positive, or now I can go to get tested because I realized I might be living that risky life and I don't know my status, so it's time for me to actually get tested. Funny enough, after the first season of Shuga, I got tested before I became part of the show. I actually got tested for the first time in Nairobi after watching the show. So you can imagine, I've been, should I put it this way, I've been someone who's benefited from the show as a character and as a viewer of the show, so I've really gained a whole lot from being part of the show.
All right, before we end this conversation, Monde, what are you trying to say with Shuga?
Listen, what we're saying with Shuga, listen, it's edutainment, it's entertainment, it's cutting edge drama. So it's it's produced by Quizzical Pictures, who have done similar dramas and a well-known production company locally. It's got an amazing cast. It's a Pan-African project that's touching a lot of lives. It will be broadcast across our MTV and Viacom channels, including the SABC, which is a partner. So SABC One is a partner. So from the 8th of March, it premieres on MTV Base, and then it will also be on SABC and a lot more other free-to-air partners across the continent and the world, to be honest. So it is a project that is sustainable in terms of how we can engage with young people using content and integrating key messaging in a way that resonates with young people. And we're quite excited with this new season. It's going to be exciting.
Yes, it is. It is. Honestly,
all right, so I'm looking forward to it. Let's not give it away. We want people to watch.
No, definitely.
So we're not going to tell them what's going to happen. All right, Monde Twala is the vice president of Viacom International Media Network. With him is Emmanuel, who plays Femi. I called him Femi earlier, so you see, I can. You're already in character in my books. All right, it's called Shuga. All right, let's play out with a bit of a promo from Shuga, which is a groundbreaking drama on the behavior of young people relating to HIV, AIDS, and safe sex. Take a look.
Toby, what's up?
This guy, where you dey, man? I need to speak to you. Serious matter.
She doesn't know about my status. Weki, tell her now.
Who was that?
A friend.
She's allowed.
He says you actually want to give your child up for adoption.
I'm doing this because I want to. It has nothing to do with you.
Africa's award-winning show is back. MTV Shuga Season 4.
Who wants to be having the sex?
All right.
I've got to tell you, it's very good.